is this has started a new wave of drama. Because you would expect, all right, the drama to be done there, you know, PR statement from the top management, and then Dlar and Age making up. RRQ Irad is great. It's a great decision to get RRQ, to get Irad into RRQ, but don't do it how Evos did it. Evos had a PH player in Dlar. He was really good, but he was ignored, wasn't played at all. Even though Evos said this guy wasn't able to play yet because of his performances in Scrim, it's called adaptation. That's what Aura said. Because the whole Aura situation is just Aura giving his 2 cents on, you know, Evos and shit. I'll be honest, I did lose a couple of Scrim matches, but before the MDL team even went to Korea and before the MDL team won in Korea and became the champions of MDL, I beat him with a score of 2-0. And Fluffy, my sub player, or the XP counterpart, lost in 0-2 in that Scrim. And I can't find the Scrim screenshot because he's deleted it apparently, but that's what happened. And then he said, in their first week of Season 12, they had to go up against 3 teams, but he wasn't given any playtime against any one of those teams. In the second week, he just kept on, you know, just being understanding. He kept on understanding the situation, maybe because he feels like he hasn't been able to prepare fully because he only had 2 days. And then in the third week, it still happened again where he wasn't able to get playtime at all, and he just shut up because apparently there's things that he needs to keep secret. But basically what he's saying is he's beating his XP lane counterparts, his XP lane competition in Evos. And then Age fucking snaps back again, saying, with a fucking calendar this time, saying, yo, looking at the calendar for Evos Legends and Evos Icon on the 17th July to the 19th of July during ESL, and then 20th July until the 23rd July, which is a holiday. WCG, they left to Korea on the 26th of July to the 30th of July. And from the data of scrims with Icon before WCG, which is 25th and 26th July, in the data you can see it yourself that there has never, that whatever Dlar said earlier, there is nothing of the sorts. Dlar didn't win 2-0 against MDL team before they went to WCG Korea. The stats is as follows. Fluffy wins 2-1, Fluffy goes 2-2, and then Dlar goes 1-1. And he's like, I'm so sorry for sharing, etc. this because blah, blah, blah. I just want to make everything clear. And then Dlar snaps back again, boys. He's basically saying, again, the topic here is about MPL Season 12, 1-1 and scrims. Is your data alright? He's basically questioning the data because he says here that he also has the screenshots, etc. And he also kind of gives a sarcastic comment saying, you can see how good the coaching is here with the data being as bad as it is. You buy an XP laner and then you play Veldora in the end. Nice one. I'm kind of lost in the translation here. I don't know, because it's translated from Tagalog to Indo and then I'm translating to English. I think there has to be some errors in translation here, but maybe you guys can tell me in the chat what he actually means by saying all this. But what I'm getting at is basically saying that you guys are buying so many XP laners, but in the end you're playing Veldora and you still didn't get like the best result. And he's not angry, he doesn't really care. He always supports his replacement. It doesn't really matter, and he never wanted to speak up if it wasn't for this whole issue. And he even said, I think this is a very sarcastic and a W comment from Dlar. Hopefully next season you guys can make it to the playoffs. That's like, oh, it's a way to like compliment and give like support, but also a good roast. That was a pretty witty comeback, you know. But then he goes on to show screenshots of him chatting with Veldora, asking Veldora if he remembers the 2-0 win that Dlar played against Veldora and then the 0-2 loss that Fluffy played against Veldora, and Veldora confirms it in this DM. So basically, yeah, it's not looking good for that data. It's not really looking good at all. Now it's mixed up and basically Dlar's in the right because Veldora said that he remembers it. And then that's where it all dies. This is where Evos owner, I believe he is top management at Evos. He made a story saying Steven Age and Dlar has made up. It's all clear from both sides. Don't prolong this even more. It was just a big miscommunication. It was out of context. Focus on the next season's performance. Go Onic and Geek Fan. That's basically mere news. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't want to give out like random opinions here, but from the looks of it, it just seems super fucking messy. That's what I'd say. And I think you guys would say the same thing. It was super messy, right? Like, what the hell's even going on, and why the heck are they going at it here in IG at M5 of all places? Now everybody knows and everybody's talking about it, and then no one's gonna. But you know, before we close it off, what's funny. This is where the big drama comes in. If we go back to the screenshot of the data again, right? This is the big drama in Indo, because right now it's big drama in Philippines, right? And internationally. Now it's big drama in Indo. Because if you take a look at the data of the scrims that he showed, it showed Hijume having a very high win rate in scrims. And this man was the man who was demoted to MDL and replaced with Krite. So now everyone, including Evos fans, are saying, what the fuck? So it was true. Hijume was good. He was just dropped down to the MDL because apparently he was clashing with the coaches. And now there's a even bigger question.